Hey everyone, it's Gilz with your pregame walk and talk here in Madison Square Garden as Kansas State is getting set for its Sweet 16 matchup against Michigan State on Thursday evening. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure you're hitting the like button. Really helps our channel grow. And also, if you're not subscribed to GoPowercat, we're having a 50% off sale from now until Monday for your entire year. It's a pretty good deal. It's a great time to be a K-State fan. Be sure you're taking advantage of that. Well, Madison Square Garden, this is the place to be for a lot of these K-State players. 4 of them are from the New York area, and they've said all week long that this is a dream come true for them to be playing in the Mecca. And it goes without saying they're ready for it. They're locked in, and Tang, we talked to Tang for just a brief moment at the hotel as they got off the bus yesterday, and he said he gave his team some recommendations, places to go and stuff like that in New York City, and they said, yeah, that's great, coach, but we're here to win games and we mean business. So I think his team is very locked in on playing against Michigan State, who's not going to be an easy out for this team despite being a 7th seed. The Spartans are favored against Kansas State. Tom Izzo is, of course, a great coach, and it's not going to be easy. And this is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation. Michigan State's going to slow it down at times. Tang and a lot of his players have mentioned, we talked to them in the locker room just about how the Spartans are going to get out in transition against this team. So K-State wants to score, that's great, but once you do score those points, you've got to get back on defense, because I think this coaching staff is really making it a priority that Michigan State's going to go out and run against them in transition. I talked about the locker room, and this is a special place to play, of course, for the New Yorkers. K-State's the top remaining seed in this region, and so the Cats are in the New York Knicks locker room. It means the world to them. You can tell. I think Marquise is in the same locker, if not 1 or 2 lockers away from where Carmelo Anthony resided, and for him to have like the record-breaking night in Madison Square Garden, it means a lot for Noel. It means a lot for Masood, Tyke Green, Naquan Tomlin, all 4 of the New Yorkers on this team to play here in the Mecca. I think Masood, he said that they've got 6 tickets each to give out, but Masood did some work and he actually got some tickets from his teammates who weren't going to be using them with friends or family. So Masood's got 11, I believe, tickets that he said he can give out for his friends and family, and just means the world to these guys to play in this arena. It's pretty cool. You're a couple blocks from Times Square. New York's been a little bit of a different pace, so to speak, than what we had in Greensboro for the first and second round games, but what a job Tang's done in year 1, despite what happens here in New York. Even if K-State gets bumped, if K-State makes it to the Final Four and wins 2 games here, the job that Tang's done, the staff that he's put together, 11 of the 13 scholarship players being newcomers, just an outstanding piece of work that Tang has done in year 1. But Tang's mentioned it, how kind of the preseason expectation for this team was sort of to just make the NCAA tournament and kind of see what happens from there. But Tang quickly learned that this team's got a chance to make a deep run here in March Madness. A couple former Wildcats will be here. Shane Southwell, Jordan Henriquez Roberts, Omari Lawrence, and Michael Beasley are the 4 that are, to my knowledge, that are going to be here. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of Wildcat fans in the stands. Of course, a lot of people around the country are going to be locked in on this one. But be sure to lock in on GoPowercat. Again, if you're not a VIP subscriber, a lot of content coming your way as we're out here in New York as Kansas State is getting ready for its Sweet 16 matchup against Michigan State.